Hi everyone, welcome back to another video on curriculum mapping with G Suite. Today I'm launching a short series on building the Tech Tool Inventory add-on. So I'm going to break this up into several pieces because this gets a little complex, and Barry has been doing a great job of documenting this with written instructions in a Google Doc. So I want to make sure that this video is as comprehensive as possible, and it makes the most sense to keep it short. So we're going to start with the end in mind. So what we're going to be building is an add-on that you can deploy in your own G Suite domain. And what this allows you to do is when you have a unit planner open, you can launch a sidebar that is actually a Google form with essentially one question where you can attribute technology tools to that unit. So rather than talking more about it, I'm going just to reiterate how this works. So if I go into our unit planner awesome table, I notice that some of these units have tech tools attributed to them. It's visible to me right away. If I scroll down, I notice, oh, this math unit does not have any tech tools attributed to it. So I can actually open it up, go to add-ons, launch the tech tool inventory. The sidebar loads, and the key here is that this document ID is exactly the same as the document ID that we see up here. So it is tying this form and this unit planner together, and I could then simply choose the tools that are used in this. I'll just pick Google Docs, and I'm going to hit submit, and it says the tools you use have been added to your unit planner. So, well, where are they? Well, they are actually added to the metadata of this document. But if I come back to this awesome table, here's our unit. If I refresh this page, there we go, Google Docs. So it has added the metadata and made it visible in the awesome table. So that's essentially what we're going to build. So we'll jump right into it. I'm going to minimize this. Which one? And if we go back to any school, this is our organization. And I've actually created a folder called Tech Tool Inventory in this any school environment. And all it has is a Google form and form responses. So if we open the form, it consists of two questions and some instructions. So at the top, I'm just explaining to the teacher what to do with this form. The document ID is a short answer text, but this will be populated automatically based on the document that is open. So this is here merely as a placeholder. And then the rest of the Google form is simply a list of tech tools. Now the best way I found to do this is using Form Ranger to pull in a tech tool library. So once you've established your form, you can create the response sheet, and then when we look at the response sheet, there's a tab that I've added called Tech Tool Library, and it's a 2-column library. So I pulled this list from a crowdsourced list, and then in column B, I have essentially sorted this list and made sure all of the options were unique. So this is how you alphabetize the list in the Google form. So this is the Alphabetize list. And if you're not familiar with Form Ranger, it's an add-on. It's a Google Form add-on. So if we start that, it looks for questions that are of multiple choice or drop-down or checkbox questions, and you can actually populate them from a range. So notice that my range, if I were to edit this, the first step is you choose your sheet. So this is my form response sheet. And then I'd selected the sheet name, which was the tech tool library. And then the column I selected was the sorted tech tools. And this is that Alphabetize list. So I'm not going to change that for right now. So once you have these pieces set up, you're ready to move on to the scripting aspect of the behind the scenes pieces of the form. So we'll get into some of the Google Apps script in the next video. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for part 2 in the Tech Tool Inventory tutorial.